あおー。そっからか。はいはいはいはいはいはいはい。コールオブクトゥルフです。ね。あ、丸決定だ。はい。本日は4月1日でございます。エイプリルフールですね。なんでコールオブクトゥルフします。はい。オプションいいや。やっぱバツモドルだよね。そうだよね。OK。8目から、ボストンピアース探偵事務所。ロード終わったら自動的に始まる案件？それともボタンを押して進む案件？OK、なるほど。じゃあ読もうか。1924年ボストン。酒と睡眠薬で記憶を振り払う第一次大戦の、退役軍人か。何で退役後になったんだ？エドワード・ピアース。現在は立ち直りのための案件探しに、苦悩する私立探偵。早急に新案件を見つけなければ、ピアースは免許剥奪の危機である。すごいね。軍人に会った後に探偵やるんだね。私が狂人ならばそれは神の慈悲だろう。鈍感ゆえおぞましい最後の時まで正気を保てる者がいるなら、その者に神の慈悲があることを願おう。開幕陥ってる。不定の狂気です。不定じゃねえよ。実は狂気に陥っていなかった。開幕せえ。操作です。なんか拾えたりとかするんです。しないです。そうです。シャカーン。ここから先の駅にあり。開かねえです。じゃあしょうがねえです。プレイ見えねえ。相変わらずだよ。しまったなぁ。闇隠れ。照らす必要のあるアイテム。なるほどね。それでこれを取れと。ランプ。で、あら。ボルトカッター。じゃあ、KO。ボルトカッター、パッチンと。で、せっかくだから向こうも来よう。はい、パッチンと。ドアを開けます。なんだ、ただの幻聴か。一応開けます。閉めれます。まあ、行こうか。これは拾えん。What a putrid offering. シャチ。知らん。実際のもん見たことねえもん。いや、見たことあるけど。走る。言うほど速くなるんだよ。
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Lost?
I hate whiskey.
これだからウイスキーが嫌いだ。新しい場所を発見しました。手帳を見る。ピアス探偵事務所。ベントワース探偵事務所と契約した俺の探偵事務所。下なんだね。対戦の後、俺のような輩でも仕事に困らないボストンで、旗を上げることにした。つまらん案件が続く。不倫。文字が全然潰れてんだよな。復讐かな。復讐。勘違いの失踪。どういうこと？古びたソファーはベッドよりも心地が悪く、それから空いたボトルも片付けねばならない。だがここは俺の場所だ。今のうちはな。潰れるんだ。めっちゃいろいろ縛れる。カン。
I wonder why I still take these things.
で、まだこんなもん揉んでるんだ。俺が戦争から待った時に、医者が処方したものだ。これが悪夢を終わらせてくれると断言してもらった。だがそれも使うのは効き目が弱まってきてる。弱くなってる。眠ってる方がなんか悪夢を見てる感じだけど。違うな、そもそも眠れなかったから飲んでるってところかね。アイテムを手に入れちゃった。そうですか。
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
最後にベッドにいたのはいつだったかな。
The Lost Battalion.
ロストバスタリオン。
Holding your position and obeying
ロス
orders.
トバタリアン。
That
現
isn't
地を守る命
courage.
令に従う。だがそれは動機とは言わない。
I used to be an avid reader.
昔はこう読んだな。飽きたかっただけ。
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract
ベントワース
top-notch
探偵事務所
cases.
には一流の依頼が来ないんだな。俺は出ることになるからもうちょっと考えようか。
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
調査終了。
The husband couldn't
女
understand.
性が女性た女友達とか、既婚女性が女友達と書き打ち。夫には理解できなかった。なるほどね。OK。その夫は妻に捨てられたという事実を理解していない。調査が終了してから何週間経っても彼からしつこく電話がかかってきた。回すことできるけど、別なそれで何かっていうのはないのかな。今後なんかあるかもね。TRPG も試したっていうやつなら、それぐらいやってもおかしくはないわけでして。机の上にお酒がある。飲んどこケーキの一杯だ、飲んどこ命運左右します。しちゃうのケーキつけたら飲んどけ。何なのかよくわかんないけど。ちょっと気分良くなんだろ。
Been a while since I jotted down something
悪
other
夢以
than
外の
my
ことについて書い
nightmares.
たのは随分前のことだったな。ミッション。ピアス探偵事務所。俺の記憶を食い止める治療はもう必要ないと医者は言うが。これを止めれば戻ってくるのは分かっているということ。そうなればいつの日か俺に朝が来なくなるだろう。はい、なるほどね。治療の会なくまた夢で声を聞く。だ、今度は違う。正体不明だ。遠い昔の得体の知れない死人から浮かび上がってくるようだ。 俺の呼ぶこの名もなき生物は何だと。毎回丸と×間違える。丸が決定なのに、止めるの？止めちゃうの？セーブしちゃうの？やだ。まだ知らない。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
潜り酒場の恐喝事件。俺を宿ったバーのオーナーは案件の結末は気に食わないらしかった。だが、法の道を踏み外している以上、その証拠を掴んだ探偵に立てつく術はあるまい。やだ、外へ行く。だから、しゃがむんじゃない。
I have business here to attend.
俺しなければならないことがある。はーい。電話取れますよ。
I'm listening.
もしもし。ベントワース探偵事務所が契約を結ばれている探偵のエドワード・ピアスさんですか？
That's correct.
はい、そうです。ピアスさん、はじめまして。ベントワースで探偵管理の担当をしております。ルーシー・ビシェルと申します。早い。あなたのファイルに問題が発生したのをご連絡いたしました。実は火事で収入を燃えてしまったのです。本当ですか？お手数ですか？またあなたの情報を教えてください。で、ここで数値振りですな。ちょっと待ってください。キャラクターポイントを割り当ててください。各キャラクターポイントでスキルのスコアを上げます。TRPG だね。いいね。やってみたいね。話術は雄弁さによって対戦相手に影響を与える能力である。このスキルを磨くと対話で説得したり操れる可能性が上がる。操れるってどういうこと？目星は隠しオブジェクトを発見する能力である。このスキルを磨くと目に見えない隠しオブジェクトを発見できる可能性がある。調査と目星はまた違うんだね。このスキルを磨くと、事件現場やオブジェクトを分析することで過去の出来事を理解したりロックを開ける可能性が上がる。ロックね。筋力。このスキルを磨くとドアやメカニズムを強制的に動かしたり、対話中に暴力を使用する可能性がある。なるほど。医学。このスキルを磨くと薬の用量の判断、病状の診断、医学的な問題の理解を表明できる可能性が上がる。なるほど。なんかそれで戦闘が良くなるとかそう言われるとまた違うんだね。心理学。人間の行動に関する知識である。このスキルを磨くと人間の行動やオブジェクト分析に基づいて動機を理解できる可能性が上がる。オカルトはオカルト科学の知識である。このスキルを磨くとオカルト攻撃の使い方と起源を判断したり、神話の知識を表明できる可能性が上がる。これって、TRPG の中にいくつかリプレイとか見たことあるんで、ある程度知ってるんですけど、今回のコールオブクトゥルフ自体も、やることでどんどん性能が上がったりとかするんですかね。なんかそれ考えると一つだけ振っときたいな、これと。ね、あれだったら利用したときに基本的には上がりますからね、ワンチャン。じゃあ、これを。で、一応使えるってことになるのかな、これ。いや、違う、もうこの時点で使おうと思えば使えるのか。そういうことでいいのかな、多分。 なんとなく分かってきたぞ。単にこれはスキルポイント的なあれだ。いや、スキルポイント、いや、もうそれは分かってんだけど。あんま気にしなくていいのかな。一応どれも使おうと思えば使えるレベルって言っていいのかな。まあ、実際使えるかどうかはあれですけど。そうなるとどうしよっかな。どうしよう。まあ、探偵だもんね。8つか。まあ、探偵だからどうせね、やっぱちょっと、目星よくさ。かつちょっと、まあ、レベルは上げにいいですけど。ちょっと交渉ごとにも長けてる的な。そんな感じで。どうしようかな。このまま2つあげよう。OK。ありがとうございました、ピアスさん。これでまたファイルの最新のものにできます。あと、それを関連することなんですが、ちょっとコミット質問してもよろしいですか？
What's wrong?
何でしょう。ご存知のように、私どもは皆さんの仕事をしっかりと監督したいと思っています。最近新しく請け負っている案件が少なくなってきているようですね。仕
Work
事があ
is
まりない
scarce.
んです。ピアスさん分かってらっしゃると思いますが、今はこれまで以上に仕事がたくさん入ってきています。
But are those cases
でも
worth
やる
it?
価値のある仕事です。なるほど。襟好みしてもね。資格が取り消しないよりはいいと思いますが、ベントワース探偵事務所に貢献できることを、証明してくれれば首がつながるかもしれません。ピアスさん、もしもし。
I'm coming.
今行きます。ですか。
Sir, I came here on the advice of a
ここには
person
私
whom
が
I
高く評
hold
価
in
している
high
人間のアドバイス
esteem,
で来たんだが、
and
ま
I
さか
must say
笑い
that
の
I
無駄だった
expected
とは。
anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to
帰
leave
っていた
anytime,
だい
sir.
ても結構ですよ。
Do you know to
君
whom
は
you
今誰と
speak?
話してるか分かってる
Stephen
の？
Webster,
ス
industrialist
ティー
and
ブン・
art
ベス
collector.
ター氏です。
All
い
of
ずれ。
Boston knows you.
Tell
あ、
me,
どんどん
Mr.
行っちゃう。もう
Pierce,
読
are
む
you
のやめるかな。
capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you
ああ、
come to me,
私のとこ
it
ろに来た
means
という
you're
ことは他に行
desperate.
くあてがないは
Nobody
ずだ。
believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my
おい、
little
それやるかい。
girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
いや、ちょっと死んね
The
えっすね。
painter?
音楽家の。
Yes. Everyone knows
知っ
her.
てたわ。
The police accuse her of killing her
Stita.
family. They all died in a fire.
うん。
Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
はいはい。
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth.
真実を
They
見つ
say
け
she
出し
was
てほし
mad,
い。
but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
何
But
やっ
if
た
you
の？
have no proof,
でも証
I've
拠がな
brought
ければ。
all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
え
what am I supposed to find?
何
Tell
を見
me-
つけろと。
Tell me if this is the
狂
work
気の
of
産物
madness,
であるか。
or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I
理
may
解できる何か
understand
道
it.
理にかなうロジック。
Is that all you want
それ
from
だけでい
me?
いんですよ。
Yes.
えらい自信家だよね。
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got?
それ
The
は何
painting?
ですか？
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
ああ。しゃがむんじゃね
A
え。
warehouse on Darkwater. some sketches of the Hawkins family.
うん、
Rather thin.
情報が少ない。配送伝票。判読不能な部分もあるが、住所の一部は解読できる。ダークウォーター第36倉庫。で、捜査報告。出火元はダイニングで、一家全員が犠牲になったという。警察は事故として片付けているが、サラ・ホーケスの精神的虚弱という主張を通す。それはなぜだろう。ああ。切り抜き。サラとダークウォーター出身の実業家チャールズ・ホーキスの、結婚について書かれた一本の記事。二人はここで一人息子のサイモンと、隠遁生活。隠居ってあの感じだったっけ？生活をしている。隠匿生活だっけ？わからん。回転できるけど別段なんかってのはないんですっけ？うん。
It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
あ、なるほどね。まずはちょっと情報を先に聞き出す方向性でいこうか。急に終わったりとかないよね。それあったら嫌だな。
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
なんでこんなことになったのかっていう話かな。の方を先に入る。
Darkwater. Never heard of the place.
これ全部答えられんのかな？
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it. そうな。じゃあさ、こっちをサプロ。
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
おかしいねって話だけか。どっちか行ったら終わる？
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
36号倉庫。ああ、よかったよかった。最後にこれで十分ですか出てくるんだね。じゃあ、
The meaning
答えはそう。
could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
隠された意味。解明。で、最後
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
あれあれあれ
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a
火
house
事で
fire.
画家とその家
Your
族が
only
亡くなっ
clue
た。
is
唯
a
一の
sort
手が
of
かりは、死の
promontory
直前に
painting
ダークウォ
sent
ータ
from
ーから
Dark
送られ
Water
てきた
right
何かを
before
よ
her
くしているよう
death,
な絵画。
Correct. And the rumors about her
で、娘
supposed
の狂気に
folly.
ついての
which you
噂
don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse.
で
Find out
36
the
号
truth
倉庫をつけ
regarding
て
Sarah
設置話
Hawkins'
と
death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
真実を
All
暴
right.
いてほしい。
I'll take the case. I'll go to Dark Water and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
帰りながら言うんじゃねえよ。
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Dark Water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
絵はあるけど、まだ見れるわけではないよね。まだ見れるじゃない、まだ追加で見れるみたいな、そういうのはないわけね。ねえ、音楽かけようよ。音楽かけようよ。しゃがむな。
Natural sciences, linguistics. Dark Water is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it
あれ
seems to
ク
have
ジ
been
ラ
shunned
クジ
since
ラ
then.
クジラにしたらちっちゃくないクジラあんなもんかあんなもんなの違くないじゃあそもそもあれがその島かどうかっていう話はまだ確定はしてない。たまたまそういう夢を見たっていう産地を減らしただけだ。ダークウォーター島は14世紀より無人であり、失われた民族の遺物が今も無数に残されている。単純で原始的な信仰を伝える生きた証拠。ロマンを呼び越しがちであるが、彼らの神々というものがどれほど、どうもかなであったか忘れてはならない。置き去りにされた深い洞窟の壁を巨大な生物が、まがまがしく飾り立てている。海の神なのか夢の神なのか知る者はいない。だが、現代の島民であり、誇り高き、捕虜でよかったっけ読み方忘れた。捕虜教師の子孫らは覚えている。マサチューセッツ沖合に浮かぶ小島の謎を深く、つつましいストーリー。じゃあ、つつましいだっけ漢字が
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Dark Water.
OK、ダークウォーターに行く。船見つけんとですってよ。だってよ。これ見たっけ医学医や新人を対象とした重厚な書。第一巻はあらゆる基地の疾患を網羅している。症状と適応との治療を記述している。あ、取れた。はい。なんかさっきはさっきで触れたのかな。医学とオカルトのスキルは環境内で発見したオブジェクトでのみ上がります。あとは、レベルが上がった時から小気度。出たよ。小気度。自らの能力とデカルト主義を信じ、事実、信念、現実の認識に従って調査を遂行する。導き出された結論は論理的で信頼を達するものである。だから、本来のキゲラ PG だと永久発狂はってのありますけど、まあ、これも多分あるんでしょうな。あるけど、それはそれとして、小気度が低いと、信じてもらえない可能性があるっていう可能性もあるわけかいこれ。もしや。小気度を保った状態でっていうことかな。やばい。目がかゆくてかゆいです。 コンタクト落ちた。こっちへ戻った。よし。はあ、なるほどな。あ、で、ここで、情報も見れると。うん。いや、ちょっともう一回改めて部屋見てた方がいいかもしれない。だからシャワーもナッツね。
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency, doesn't it? I used to be an avid reader. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
いや、でも他はないかな。飲んどけ飲んどけ。あ、だから、あ、さっき飲んだから、酔いどれがみたいな感じで言われたのか。もしかして。そういうことか。
Natural sciences,
なるほどね。
linguistics, Dark water is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th.
第2章。あ、今ので第1章終わったんだ。はい。読もうか。ピアースはホーキンス事件を受けた。呪われた画家が火事を起こし、自らと家族を犠牲にしたとされている。唯一の手がかりとして、彼女は父親に気味の悪い絵画を残していた。発送伝票の住所はダークウォーター島の、埠頭に建てられていた倉庫。ここはピアース調査の開始点になりそうだ。うん。Focus on interactive presence. Again by 読めない。キャナイスタジオかな。
Almost there.
もう少しだ。Call out to move.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
確かに下ろしに来る。
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
ピアスさんだ、ここへようこそ。ひっそり船長ありがとうございます。
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to
これ
forget.
は悲しい
Charles
話だ。
Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy.
女性で素晴らしい絵描きだ。
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good
和
pick-me-up.
食事。
Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
さて、はて、さて、はて。フィッツロイに話しかけたら物語進みますよと。バーニック、ブラッドリーに話しかける。ブラッドリーって誰だ？あれ今話出てきた ?8 センチの名前出てこないんだ。オッケーオッケー。まずいろいろ言ってみようか。ブラッドリーが誰か分かってないもん。話せねえ。釣りしてるだけでこいつ話せねえ。あ、純さんのことか。
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're
シャ
crazy.
ガームナッツね。
They're cops. They can...
Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not
専門
sailors.
家じゃない
It's
と
a。sign.
ああ、はいはい。それで、あのマークはああ、医学取ってないとわかんないと。
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't
別に
put
サイ
that
コロ触れる
beast
とか
back
じゃな
in
く
the
て、あくまで
water,
ポイ
you
ントでわかる
shysters.
んだね。
Same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this
倉庫に
address.
ついて聞こうか。
Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce
なんでや、道
myself.
聞いとるだけなのになんでそんな怒る
Edward
んや。
Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
なん
You
で
can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
え
Oh, yeah? It's a sign. There's something coming.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
ああ、わ
You
か
can't
らんっす
understand.
ね。
You can't
あ、
understand.
ちょっと待って、他のこと聞けなくなっ
You
た。
can see
嫌が
that
らせを
I'm
し
busy,
続けなくなっ
can't
た。
you?
You can't
お前
understand.
なん
You're
だ
not
ちょっと殴らせろ
sailors.
殴らせろ
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
なんでまあ、あ、バー行く前にちょっとあっち見てみようか。
You can see he's half drunk. There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir
There's nothing
us
for
up.
you here either. Beat it.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
ああ、なるほどね。OK。でもシャガームナッツね。
Prohibition is just a joke
こ
around
こで
here.
は禁止法が冗談。
That suits me
私に
fine.
はぴったりだからな。 イエーイ、合法的に飲めるぞー。ないな、他には。しましょう。はぁ、あ？
Hey, be careful.
気をつけてね。
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
なるほど、なるほど。なるほど、なるほど、なるほど、なるほど。確定するわけじゃないけどって感じが。行こうか。
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
イェーイ。まずはちょっと話聞いていこうか。
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
あ、ダークウォーターそのものに、その街について聞くわけね。
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Ah, どれにしよっかな、どれにしよっかな。この状態だと、アイテムは見れないのか。見れないのか。どうしようかな、どっち言おうかな。どっちかだけど、変わっていたのは本当だ。それが真実なら悪く言うことにはならない。そういうキャラだったか覚えてねえ。こっちにしよう。
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
あ、結局全部聞けるんか
Her
い。
vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
ああ、なるほどね。
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
その、ああ、これが要するにあれか。もうちょっと細かくというか、選択肢の移動的なあれってことだね。じゃあ注文し
Captain
ようよ。
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
飲みたいって話にちょっとなんでそんな嫌がらせみたいなことを一言言わないけんのさ。ありがたがれよ。
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
美味しかったんだ。命運左右します。
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
景気づけの一杯って言うから一杯だけにしとくよ。
That'll be all for now.
あ、もう喋れなくなっちゃった。いや、まだ喋れそうだけど。
And then he said, you have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
まあ、いろいろ見ていきましょうか。だからシャガーム
The
ナッ
miraculous catch.
も早くそうだな
Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
シャンティ、奇跡の、もの、スキュラがスキュラってもう名前が、寄稿して、ダークウォーターを飢饉から救ってくれた。希望を捨てたところだった。火曜日の午後遅く、スキュラの乗組員あるいはその残党がダークウォーター港に戻った。島民たちは埠頭に駆け下り、島最後の捕虜船を迎えた。勇敢なる船が、積んだ目を疑うほどの獲物に驚嘆する人々。巨大な白ジラ。巨大な白ジラの太鼓をしなぐそれはすでに奇跡の獲物と呼ばれ、デッキを埋め尽くしてもまだ余って船体から這い出すほどであった。よく戻れたな。あ、それがあの絵ってこと？あ、違うわ。あれ、クジラじゃねえよ。普通の船だ。いや、旗の部分がさ、クジラに見えたよ。そりゃでけえわってことだ。全然関係ない。生き残った船乗りたちはその人を語る。その肉だけでなく品質も栄養も無類のものであった。それ大丈夫？食べて。その、クジラの巨体で、ダークウォーターの多数の島民が食にありつけ、この土地に蔓延していた飢饉が終わるのは間違いない。貸し倉庫。マークス氏が、漁業、工房保管用に倉庫を貸し出している。新聞経由で連絡するか、埠頭にいて、直接訪問してほしい。蜜じゃねえや、座礁クジラだ。座礁クジラの特別な夕食。勇敢な捕虜員たちの、期間を祝し、座礁クジラの一頭が特別に無料の宴会に招待しよう。家族や友人も誘い合わせて、キャットだよね。キャットが振る舞う、奇跡の、漁獲あれ、漁獲まあいいや。ご賞味あれ。各人に漏れなく油一本の配布、油頭がなんかぐちゃぐちゃになるんだけど。見逃すことなかれと。
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
他にもいろいろ喋れるですね。だからシャガームナッツ。
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Oh.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared. You exhausted the stocks. You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen. Good night, stranger.
So long.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
ああ、もう喋れなくなった。んわざわざ用意してあるってことは、開けれるときは来るということかい？ああもうちょっと話そう。事件についてちょっと知ったから、もうちょっと話そう。もうちょっと話そう。仲良くなってたでしょ。ちょっと話しましょう。
You again. What can I
また
get
私
you?
です。ダークウォーターについてかな。ああ、やっぱほら聞けた。
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved Darkwater from famine.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. Then
I've got what I need.
Anything?
That'll be all for now.
帰ろう。こんなところかな。まず酒場での情報が。あ、まだもうちょっと見れるか。
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
ほう。ちょっとね、名前が分かんなくなってきた。チャールズ・ホーキンス。別にどっかになんか情報書かれるわけじゃないよね。せっかくだからあれでなんか追加の情報とか取れたらよかったなとか思ったんだけど。書かれないってことは、そんな大事な情報ではないって感じかね。じゃあ話しかけましょう。と言いつつ別の場所に行くスタイル。壊れてんなぁ。 もうちょっとこう、直そうまあ、こっちから入り、やだ。裏口から入ります。前回です。
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
終わったらデッキに来てくる。机の上これか。
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
うん。
But that's all I'll get from them.
今でも判読可能な日付は一部のみ。1890年、1907年と部分的な日付。残りは黒く塗りつぶされている。誰がこの情報を隠そうとしているのか。まあ少なくとも誰かが隠してるっていうの確定。早えな、どっか行くの。
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
船長、契約条件は明確。部下を抜かりなく管理すること。我々は挑発することはできない。なお、このメッセージへの返信が不要。金は使いのものに。キャット。
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
よく壊れたところ使ってんな。もうちょっと直そう。直した上でこれなのか。開いたわ。トイレだわ。むしろあれやこれは壊れてる割にこのトイレは綺麗なのかもしれない。両脇ですか、そうですか。
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
うん、漁の道具だからね。
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
ああ、なるほど。どれだけ取れたかとか書いてたけれどって感じか。
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
うん。名前が原因じゃないかな。他にもまだいろいろ見れんじゃん。あ、デッキだから、あ、下の方行くのかと思ったけど、上の方か。あ、医学ちゃん。イェーイ。伸びるじゃん。待てよ。あー、やろうと思ったらもう一つ必要か。あ、待って、キャラクターポイント上げれんじゃん。どうしよっかな。じゃあ心理学通ろう。間違えた。だからバスと丸間違えるんだって。そう、これ丸決定だからさ。イェーイ、サンダー、ふー。あ、ちょ。あれ確定。あれ、四角あ、違う。オプション確定か。はい。じゃあもうすぐミッションも終わりになるかな。あ、やっぱ違うよね。デッキここじゃないよね。だからシャーガーのやつ。
Macabre souvenir.
え？なんで
What a macabre souvenir.
なんで
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
失礼船長の写真。失礼船長に似た男がポーズを撮ってる写真。あれ、さっき話してたのとはまた違う人って明確に決まってるわけ？まあ、義足がどうたら言ってたから多分見りゃわかるよね。ああ、この人義足じゃないからじゃあ違うんだ。 話しかけますか。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
あ、キャラクター入った。そうね、じゃあまずは書類について聞こう。
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
あ、まだ解除できるじゃねえですか。
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
ああ、全部聞けなくなったけど、まあでも意味はあったんだろうね。全部解除してきる内容を確認できたから。オール解除じゃん、オール解除かどうかは知んないけど。じゃあ写真について、どれ切るかな。キャット気になるよね。
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
ね、深海ね、やばいっちゅう話だよね。
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
あ、ダークウォーターについてはもうこれ全部だね。じゃあ30
I'm looking for warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
うん。 なるほど、答え方にもいろいろあるんだね。じゃあもう明確に分かってるし。こっちのホー
It
キンス
belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
あ、もしかしてこれ他の反応も見
Can
れ
you
る
tell me where the warehouse...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
あ、他の反応は見れないわ。で、終わりかな。
I shall be on my way.
行こ
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
う。何か新しいことが分かれば。ね。お、ポイント取れるじゃねえですか。じゃあ、話術あげましょうか。ディリーン。で、36号倉庫に入るはなってるけど。ん？あ、終わったんだ。
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
いろいろ行けるところが増えた感じ。まあ実際のものがあるかどうかまでは分からんですけど。
They're cops. They can't understand.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
嫌味を言いに来たぞ。
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
ああ
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
はい、はまっ
Something real bad.
Don't put that
出てきた
beast
出てきた
back in the
あ、スタ
water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops.
What could have done so much
ああ、
damage?
まだ分かんないね。
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
なんかアイテム見つけないとかな。
There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back.
もうちょっといろいろ聞きましょうか。聞ける？
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
あれあれ、まあまあ。他なんか情報あるかな。
Right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high.
We'll do it again.
It's a book, after all.
The girl
Pure knowledge.
told her. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
この人もしかして後でなんか話す？
Do you like our song? We mean that's true.
あ、新しいの聞けるじゃん。
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
宗家か。
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
バイバイ。
So long.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't
キ
try
ャットっ
again
てもしかして
anytime
こいつか？
soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
あ、くそ。聞けなかった。なんか話しませんか？話せるふー。
You again. What can I
また
get
私
you?
です。お、増えてるね。
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear screams.
Screams?
And that's not all. But anything else?
違うわ。もう聞いてんじゃん。月夜の話見たから解除されてる。
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
ああ、なるほど。なるほどね。
You seem to know Charles Hawkins.
Well, we all then.
お、増えてる。心理学。だからだ。
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Hmm, こんなところか。もうこれで2杯目な。
That'll be all for now.
ありがとね。じゃあいろいろ行けるところに行ってみようか。できれば倉庫を最後に回す方向性で。ワンチャンどっかで医療とか取れたら、それでなんか追加で手に入るかもし。話せる？
Where do you think you're going?
そうこの前に
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
お、話術テスト。行こうか。
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
まあいろいろ教えてくれてありがとうね。なんか新しい情報入ったらちょっと追加で。いける？お、なんか話せる。こんにちは。
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator. He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty. There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue. Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us. What brings you to dark water?
お、追加でいろいろ聞けるじゃん。
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum. They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder? They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors. If only they would kill each other.
まあ他に女性キャラいないからっていうのもあるけど。あ、解除されてる。
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing. Nothing at all.
ああ、酔っ払った状態でも話せないような話なんだね。
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly? You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do. St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
え、破壊されてんの？本当後で見てみよう。
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat. It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here. Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here. So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
倉庫だからあれだよね。だから、この先はまだ行かない方がって感じだよね。お話できねえですか？そうですか？できねえですか？お釣りですか？そうですか？あ、でもここから、遠目から見る感じだと破壊されてるようには見えるんですけど。なんもないよね。あら、扉。勝負だって。
Damnation! I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
なるほど。なるほど。お前。そんな可能性があるんなら、ちょっと、どうしようかって考えたよ。まあ、どっちにしろ現状調査上げれようがないからな。壊れてる？汚れちゃいるけど壊れてるようには見えないけど。もう壊れてるかないよね。
Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
オカルトのポイントが手に入ったん。ただ情報は何もわかんない。そう一旦あっちの見張りもなんか倉庫に行きかねないような気がするから、ちょっとこっち行こうか。なんかあるかな。話せる？話せる。こんにちは。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
はあ、上等来いや。来いや、俺。
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
これで、
I shall take my leave.
情報を聞けるってことなのかな。もうこれ以上は、あら、あら、あらあらあらあら。え、これ倉庫じゃないよね。目星すぎる。
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
なるほどね。お、なんかあるじゃねえですか。ラチェット装置。重荷を持ち上げ危険なく支えるためのパーツ。
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
使えそうだ。お、なんかある。
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
なんかあるかな。ん？あ、じゃあ、はしごか。はしごであることに気づいてなかった。他には、お、これ使えない。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
つけましょう、つけましょう。まだなんかあるっぽいんだよ。設置しただけ？あ、ね、バーツと丸がなんか微妙にちょっとずれてんのよ。毎回あれしゃがむんですけど。なんかそれね、それがなんか、
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
なるほどね。だから、そうか、あれ以上できなかったな。そりゃそうだ。ハンドルがなきゃ、できるものもできねえわというか、ハンドル取り付いてあるもんだと思ってた。イエーイ。まだなんかあるんだ。何かがまだある。この辺じゃない。あと足りないものってなんだろう。ちょっとこれ見たらなんかできるとかそういうわけじゃないよね。あるいは単純にもう目星が足りないかだよ。暗くて見えない。もうリアル目星はやめて。あった。
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
なるほど、歯車だ。で、左下マークチェックが入ってるからというか、三角で火つけれたのが、それ知らんかった。はい、歯車つける。え？
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
え？ ああ。ああ。何にもうまくいかない。何にもいかない。もう、苦労して見つけたものが壊れた。ウケる。はい、お疲れ様です。
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking
知らないからいろいろ知ろうとしてんだろ。
My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules,
だからそのルールを知る。
I punish them.
時間制限がある。
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
あれもしかして今の場所が倉庫だった？
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hit them. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
この情報もあったらなんとかできたとかな。
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
嘘はまだちょっとね。どうしようかな。これ見ようか。
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
誰か別の人が破壊したか嘘ついてるかな。
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
はいはい。じゃあちょっと観察してみよう。あ、じゃあ観察でこれか。嘘はちょっと。
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
ありがとう。いろいろ聞けたよ。いろんなことしてるって、いろんなもの破壊してんだよな、今自分。なんか追加で情報を取れるようになったから。
Well, look who's back. Did you miss us?
寂しかったよ。あ、解除されてる。次にちょっと島についてで。なんか追加あるかな。ないな。
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move. For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
酔っ払いだね。
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Okay. 次でまたちょっと他に変化がないか見ましょうか。
You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
いいじゃん。あ、もうこれ以上何も喋れなかった。
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
入れてまたあそこも行けるんだね。そうなぁ。じゃあキャットの方に話聞いてみるけど、一旦船長に話聞こうか。
You're back again. What can I do for you?
追加はないから、これ見ようか。
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island. But I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
だから、あそこに入ろうとしたらなんか来たわけね。そんで、あそこはもう壊したから入れねえですよと。もう、じゃあキャットと話にしますか。
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
ほら、改めて来たぞ、こら。
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
それ本当のこと話しましょう。嘘を作る以外今のとこないですし。
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
ああ、いろいろ話せそう。その、まあ、一家の話をしたんだけど、その続く話にしようか。
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
はいはいはいはい。
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
そんな。
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
いやもう素直に冗談じゃないさが言いたいところだけど、そのリスクを負ったというのかってどういうこと？ああ、じゃあ、そうね、曰くつきみたいな扱いされてるけど、その倉庫をわざわざやってるってことだよね。情報の方を取ろうか。素直に答えるように。
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
まあ、仮については、内容によるっていう答えたいところだけどな。まあ、仮については、内容によるとはいえ、そうな。返すことはある種前提の考え方ではあるから、じゃあそうしようでいこうか。
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid.
さて何を要求されるかは困るんだよね。手助けしてくれるはいいけど、どこまで手助けしてくれるかにもよるっていうか、かなり手助けしてくれるんなら、見返りも、それなりにやるけど。
He's with me.
Okay.
そうか、そっちなの？こっちじゃなくて。
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
わかった。ちょっと待ってな。借りないか見たいんだ。少しでも技能を成長させときたいんだ、こっちは。ねえよ。ないか、そう。いや、待て。いや、登れぬ。そうね、あれ開けれたらこの下から行けれたってことなんだろうね。だからシャーガームなっちゃう。これオブジェクトに触るときはね、丸じゃなくて×なんですよ。だから厄介なんだ、これ。毎回しゃがむんだよ。選択肢とかそういうのを決めるときは丸なんだけどね。
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
たったこれだけのために見返りを要求してきたの？ 嘘だ。本気で言ってる？本気で言ってる？あ、閉められてる。なるほど。じゃあ実質ここから心象的なもんなんだね。シーンの切り替わりってやつですよ。
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
お、再現シーン。これは心理学。
What happened here?
窓を割ってる？
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
ふんふんふんふん。写真は家族の。はいはいはいはい。オカルト。
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
中押しで出るけど、まだ見れるもんあるよね。見てきましょう、見てきましょう。
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
痛み止めであることは知ってるんだね。知ってるか。
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
あれ、アイテム持ってなかったら変わんのかな？反応。捜索は終わったけど、しまったな、出たのちょっと気が早かったかもな。もうちょっとなんか見れたかも。でもこれ以上もなんもないっすよね。出るしかないか。
Someone has settled in here.
ありゃ。
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce, I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
ありゃー。いや、これでいこ
う。Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It
was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door?
協力してくれた。
And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
もしかして選択肢？
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out. mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Hmm?
You see the building?
見えたってか
That's
遠
the
い
Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
遠いし高いしなんだあの山はで第3章でございます。はい。で一旦やめようかなピアスは倉庫の侵入に成功した。廃墟と思われたこの場所に驚きがあった。最近使用された形跡、反証した絵画、ブラッドリー巡査が、調査に割って入ったが、ピアースは協力してくれるよう説得した。警察官は探偵を放月線に送り届けると言う。うん。ホーンテッドマンションで今更だけど、このゲームなんか、顔、傷、左から笑えなくなったとかなんか言ってたのもしかしてこの警部のこと？あら、なんかいた？僕らなんか視線的なあれ見てたけど。やられたのもしかしてマジでこの警部？巡査だったわ。
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
あ、人はいるんだ。いろいろ見ようか。目星プロから見ようかじゃあ。
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained.
あ、すぐ消火
Old
された。
Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
あ、サイラス、思い出した、サイラス、あいつか。あいつかって今まだ出てきてないんですけど、話で出てきましたね。
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
ちょっと融通が利かない仕事に真面目な人だってことね、この人。
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
なるほどね。こういうふうに選択肢で出る以外にも、 情報を持ってたら自動的にそれに繋がるとかそういうパターンもあるわけだ。はいはいはいはい。だから本当情報大事だ。ふぅ
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
一旦サイラスと出会うまではって感じかな。あれそっち？ちょっと他の場所見させてください。ダメかな一応止まるまで行こうか。お、見れるじゃん。ブラッって終わっちゃったけど。なんかで見れるかな。見れねえわ。なんだったんだろう、あれ。あれ一人じゃないと、っていうか、まあ一人じゃないとっていう言葉であながち間違いじゃない。どったの？あ、ここで一旦ストップってこと？じゃあ他の見に行きますね。そう、これなんだったのか知りたかったな。セーブされちゃったんですけど。セーブされちゃったんですけど。うん。こっちが方言捨てかと思ったんだけど、違うのかな
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
警部補いるから、落ち着いて。
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
結局警部補いらなかった。
What now?
せっかくだからもうちょっと話しましょうよって。これで終わるつもりだったんだけどな。おかしいな、おかしいな。また後で話しましょう。しか愛獣がっちゅう話になると。
This gate is locked.
はいはいはい。あんまつけてる意味ないな。終わりにするっていう話でなんかどんどん進めちゃってんの。警部補何のためにいたんだよ、あいつ。あいついなくてよかったんじゃないの。あ、もしかしてここ、あの人住んでた家？住んでる家か。
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
ちなみに、入れんですか。そうですか。つけることで何かっていうのもないね。OK。だから先にこっちに来た方が良かったかもな。おええ先にこっち来とけば、あらごとにならずにまず話をつけれたってことかな。いや、違うな。そもそもとしてここに行くルートがなくないか。ないですよね。いや、だからやっぱりあれは、もう初めから決まってたルートってことかな。あれ、そうなると、あっちのルート何だったんだ。あそこで待ってくれている。ちょっとまだ他いろいろ見たいから待っててね。あれ？あ、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。あれ、サイラスそこにいるもんだと思ったんだけど、あれ？警部補？警部補？違う、巡査？巡査？あんた何のためにいたんだ？お前、サイラスに話ついてくれる話じゃなかったんか、俺。何だったんだ、お前。お前少しでお前何だったんだ。ダメだこの巡査、早く何とかしないと。
The old caretaker must be very attached to her. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
こうやって調べさせてくれたらいいの。
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Now
you're right.
あれ、飛ぶのは何なんだ？もう見れないよね。ああ、はいはいはいはい。
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
こっちはお、なんかあるじゃないですか。木彫りのクジラだけ？なんでこんなところ？まあ、サイラスに聞いたらなんかわかるかな。まあ、使用人だしね。そうな、サイラスに最後話を聞いて、で、そこで終わりかな。いや、待て。正面からを見ていない。
I'll have to find another entrance.
OK。じゃあ、サイラスにちょっといろいろ来て終わろう。
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Stop wasting my time.
Eh?
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing.
Stop.
聞いてくれない。そうですか。あ、でも、ジュンさん、ジュンさん向こうに行っちゃったけどどうしよう。来てくれる？来てくれる？大丈夫？ジュンさん？ジュンさん？頭の中から声がする。はい、そんな感じで。クズルフ一旦終わりたいと思います。前にちょっと、せっかくポイント持ってるし、多分、振ってから終わろうか。やっぱ調査だもんね。探偵だもんね。あ、間違えた。小径の数はまだ変わってないですよね。OK。 終わるのはどれだ？どうしようか。これか。はい。じゃあ、戻りましてと。うん。オプションで丸×変えれるかな？今更ながら。これか。いや、帰れねえです。帰れない。いや、あれ、ゲームで。ねえな。そっか。そうですか。はい。じゃあ、コーラブクトゥルフ。こんな感じで終わりたいと思います。ね。まだまだ長そうな感じですね。まだ本格的に入ったわけでもないですし。次やるかわかんないですけど。はい、じゃあお疲れ様でした。